What's up, folks? Welcome to us of Overwatch. Today, it's Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year if you're so inclined to celebrate. We have Capture the Flag Blitz. I figured I should play this because I don't think I've ever done Capture the Flag for the channel. And it's actually been a minute since I've played any Overwatch, honestly, if we're being honest. But what's up? It is February 5th, 2022, a wonderful Saturday morning. I feel like we need some cartoons or something. I don't know. I was a big fan of like Shaolin Showdown, Pokemon, of course. Static Shock. Give me some Static Shock any day of the week. It's so funny because like when you think back to those shows as a kid, this has nothing to do with Overwatch, but you know how it goes by now. When you think back to those shows as a kid, you realize like you're like, oh my god, there's so many episodes, and then like at a certain point, you start to realize that they play the same episodes over and over again. But at least for me, it's not until like you're an adult where you're like, oh, junk, this show only had like 64 episodes. But it felt like there were a million because, you know, you're a kid and you have the attention span of a gnat. Like a freaking bug, like the little gnat that shows up. And yeah, that thing. Is gnat a homonym? I mean, I guess for like Black Widow. I wasn't sure how clear it was that I was talking about the bug. You know, that's why I explained it. But anyway, we're here. Capture the Flag. I kind of like Capture the Flag Blitz. One thing to know about me, when it comes to FPS, first-person shooters and all that good stuff, I'm all about engagements, all right? Well, shooters in general, I'm all about engagements. Like, I need there to be action at all times. Like, yo. Okay, I'm not going to get him. All right. Or her, that's a Farah. Okay. I'm all about engagements. Like, I stopped playing freaking Fortnite. Like I never was playing Fortnite, but I tried to play Fortnite because, you know, it was the wave and everybody was doing it. Really only because one of my friends was playing it. I was like, okay, I'll get on. It's fine. And I realized like you spend, you know, 6-7 minutes running around a map collecting stuff, and then you get into one firefight. And if you die, you die. And it's like, oh, it's 32nd place, whatever. And like I also hate that game because most of the time you're playing and it's like, oh, I'm gonna shoot for number one because, you know, that's the goal of the game. But then you don't like it's not like you actually are winning, like you're beating like 100 people. It's like, nah, the first like the first 20 of the 100. It's like until like the 80th place or so, people just die. Like they just like, oh, I forgot to pull out my parachute. Like, oh, I walked off the map or whatever. And then, like, the next 30 is like, oh, junk, I freaking drowned. Can you drown in Fortnite? I don't freaking know. God, dog. Okay, Trepid Bubble. Okay, Trepid Bubble. Or is that Tepid? Yeah, Trepid. What is trepidation? Oh, God, I'm extra nasal today. I don't know what's going on. Shout out you. What's up? Suck it. All right. Can I get that? Can I cop that? Let me cop that. I got the flag. I don't have the flag. I lost the flag. So I think I realized that if you use like abilities that cause you to disappear, well, at least in Mario's case, if you use your fade ability, you lose the flag. So don't use your fade ability, but also don't die, because if you die, you know, you don't keep the flag. God, dog, we're dirtbags. Call me young dirtbag. What else is new? Oh, what else is new? Freaking PlayStation, Xbox, Microsoft. Sony and Microsoft going ham-burglar with this stuff. We are going so hard with the purchases. Give me that flag. I have the flag. This is the first time I've ever dropped the flag off. Yeah, suck it. What is it? Microsoft purchases Activision, the company of like everybody's childhood. Freaking Thips, Tony Hawk Pro Skater series. Freaking what else? Well, this game, freaking other games, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. Like, Activision was a staple, a hallmark of the Sony platform. Now they're owned by Xbox or Microsoft. That's interesting. It's interesting. But it doesn't really matter to me because I'm just going to get Xbox Series X and I'll be able to play all the games if they go exclusive for some reason. Doesn't matter. I feel for the people who can't afford it. Like, I feel for the people who don't have Xboxes. I mean, I don't have one. I have a freaking 1S, but like, yeah, I get it. It's bad. Like, you don't like monopolies are bad because then prices go up for the freaking competitors, for the freaking consumers, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like, you gotta have a variety of marketplace suppliers so that there's competition to not only improve prices but to improve freaking quality of goods and services. Yeah, this is like your intro to freaking economics, freshman year high school. Like, we're not going to college. We're freshman year high school. Yo, suck it, Farrah. Yo, suck it, Farrah. Suck it. That's not Mercy. That's Farrah. That's funny. Y'all suck. Y'all trash. So I'm spreading those. I'm spreading those good vibes. I'm spreading those good vibes. But yeah. So competition is great for the marketplace for a capitalistic society. But, and there's a big old but. At least for me, I'm gonna get an Xbox. So I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna buy it. Like, I mean, maybe I have too much disposable income. I really don't. I don't spend money on anything except for this. This is how my budget goes. It goes freaking bills. It goes freaking food. It goes freaking video games. Like, that's it. That's it. Like, we're not out here freaking, we're not out here, going to freaking Greece on a weekly basis, I'm not out here putting my kids through daycare. Like, no, mess that, screw that junk. I don't have children, so we're not doing that junk. Like, I feel for you. If you can't afford it, I'm sorry. I feel for you. This is going to come off like it's a terrible, terrible episode. But I mean, it's cool. I look at it from the stance of, if I'm going to get the system, maybe the purchase will imbue new life into the series, into the freaking thing. Like, maybe Microsoft supports Activision in revamping its, like, corporate culture, and then we get, like, a new Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And also, it's not like they're guaranteed the games will be single platform. I think we're kind of past those eras, that era of, like, okay, there are certain games that the deal being single platform makes sense. Like, you need it to be single platform because, like, that's what the company was paid for, like the Spider-Man games, whatever. But there's other games where it's like Crash Bandicoot. I'm pretty sure that released on all platforms when they're independent. Like, after the main trilogy, like, I think by the fourth game, definitely the fifth game, because I had the fifth game on PS2 and I had horrendous load times. But by the fifth game, it was released on Xbox, and I think it was on GameCube as well as PS2. And so I don't see them just taking everything. I haven't really followed the news that much. Maybe they've talked about this. But I don't see them just taking everything under Activision that they publish from now on and going, singular. I mean, it sucks because I guess Call of Duty has had a lot of PlayStation exclusive over the last year. But it's like, okay, maybe Microsoft gets that. But as long as, like, the core game is the same, like, it's fine. Like, I'm not paying to get certain things early anyway, so it's fine. The other news, though, Sony buying Bungie, which I feel like that's, like, it's cool, don't get me wrong. It's nice that they have, the Halo studio, the original Halo studio. But at the same time, it seems like it's kind of underwhelming. Like, it could be a better move. Like, there could have been a better move because Bungie, it seems to be somewhat niche. Like, they have other games, but there's no games that I was familiar with. Yeah, suck it, Morris. Suck it. Oh, John, wait. He booped me. I thought I, like, flew backwards because I was... God, dog. Just stanking on that fool. I thought I flew backwards because I like, teabagged her. Like, did they get rid of that, John? I'm out here saying GG. And, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Nobody says that anymore. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Doro. Ice cream paint shop. Paint job. There you go. Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, you suck. You suck. You suck. Ryan trash. Ryan so trash. Ryan so trash. Ryan so trash. My Lucy's the nastiest. My Lucy's a young dirtbag. He's a dirtbag with headphones on. So I'm interested to, like, maybe, Bungie can harvest the magic of Halo and just do it again. And then it's just like, oh, John, PlayStation now has a comparable series to Halo. Or I guess, it would be Destiny in this case. I've never played Destiny. Did people not like the first Destiny, but the second Destiny was really good? Like, second Destiny is going strong. Never played it, though. Couldn't tell you. It's one of those games as a service, though, and I don't really like those just because I don't like feeling like I missed something. I like playing games when I play games. I don't like playing games And what's that one game by the with the girls, the cute girls, and they Genshin Impact, like that one, and how you gotta play all the time because there's seasons and like yeah, it's the same as Call of Duty, but it's not nearly as Call of Duty's not nearly as strict because if like you don't get the extra equipment, it's fine. Whereas like Genshin Impact, isn't that like aren't like the updates and stuff part of like the story? Like you gotta play to keep on like playing. It's not like Call of Duty the mode. If you're playing team deathmatch, it doesn't matter if you're doing it during an event or not. It's still team deathmatch. The goal of the game's the same. Whereas like Genshin Impact, don't they have other things going on? Like there's other story events that become. I don't freaking know. Never really played it. I will never play it. I have no real interest in it. Yeah, sucker. Yeah, sucker. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe like there's another game that what's Space could have, Bungie could bring to Sony. But it just seems kind of empty. Like it seems like it could be better. It seems like there could be a better acquisition. And they have freaking Nintendo, which they don't buy anybody. Like they bought like Monolith Soft, and then who else did they buy? They bought another company. They have a few companies on like brands, like subsidiaries. But like I was reading this article and they're like, oh yeah, it's like they don't even own Camelot, which they do all of their freaking like sports games, like golf and tennis, I guess Mario Golf and tennis. There you go. It's true. I love Wii Sports. I still play that junk. I just bowled a freaking 279 for the first time. Like just straight up the first time ever. It's currently 2022. It took me 15 years. When did that game come out? 07? 08? 14? It's like 15 to 13, somewhere in that ballpark years to bowl a freaking 279. I was just casually bowling. Didn't even realize I got how many. It was like I got like 9 strikes in a row. And then got to the last frame, bowled like a 7, and then like a 2, and then like another strike. It was weird. Yeah, but it was sucky. And we're back. I hope I remember to delete that silence because otherwise it's going to be real weird. It's just me like sniffling. God, I know my voice sounds weird. Like I can hear it in my head where it's like, oh, junk. I mean, it might sound kind of sensual. Like you might like this junk. I kind of like the way it feels coming out my throat. Like it's that deep, gravelly bass. Good luck, have fun.
Science will reveal the truth.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
It is. Pokemon Legends Arceus, so good. Like it's really good. I mean, it's not the best thing ever. I talked about this a bit in my Pokemon part, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
how do you do it?
No need to mess about.
There you go. That's such a funny face. Like he looks so lost. He looks like freaking what's his name? The dude from Invader Zim. Oh my god! I was thinking about Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and like that. Like I just thought of that again because of Invader Zim, and it's like those shows were so weird because they were kind of like gross, but at the same time, they were funny because of like their kind of like irreverent, non sequitur humor. Like it was just saying words that happened to be funny, and then a lot of them were kind of like weird parodies of things that as a kid you might not get, but then it's like, oh, junk, I get that. I mean, like they had a freaking character that was just Wilt Chamberlain. Like a kid imagined Wilt Chamberlain, but as like a red monster, and there he is, just 7 feet tall, towering over suckers. I was thinking of like the character freaking Goo and like how the parents named her Goo because she said Goo Goo Gaga, and it's like, oh, junk, that's your name. It's like, that's crazy. It's so stupid. But at the time, it was hilarious. Or like freaking cheese, and he's just like, I have gingivitis. So that's crazy. It's so funny. Gingivitis is serious, but as a child, you're like, that's funny. I don't have gingivitis. Like, it's interesting. I don't know. The childhood era, the childhood shows, it's crazy. It's crazy. What else is new? Oh, something else I could talk about. Like, whenever I do Overwatch, I just do, like, random gaming news. Yeah, suck it, Diva, suck it. You can suck it. You can suck it. I'ma suck you with the freaking... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What was I gonna say? Oh, it was Sony news. Not Nintendo news. Oh, crap, I lost it. It was... Oh, freaking Grand Theft Auto apparently confirms GTA 6 in development. Which is cool, don't get me wrong. But they also say, you know, GTA 5 dropping on PS5, Xbox X, and S, I guess, March 15th. And I don't know if they're just being coy with it or if there's actually nothing that's happening. But it's basically graphical updates, a career builder mode for GTA Online, and then they'll have like standalone GTA Online. If that is the case, I refuse to play the game. Like, if there's no updates to story content, if there's no updates to gameplay, to how, you know, the shooting works, how the driving works, like, if there's no updates to anything, I will wholeheartedly pass on that game, because I'm not buying it for a third system so I can play the same story mode that I played 9 years ago, 2013. 2 weeks after release, I got that junk because I was in college and I got that junk. I was like, "Oh, junk, I'm gonna get that junk, and I'm gonna play that junk." But I can't get it right now because, you know, I'm in school. I'm doing things. My roommates had that junk. Why am I saying junk so much? My roommates had that game, and I remember them asking me like, "Do you want to play it?" And I'm just like, "Nah." I didn't really like them. They kind of pissed me off because, you know, they always had, well, they had like we had it was like a 4-person apartment, but their girlfriends, the two of them, they basically just lived there, and it was just like, come on, dude, like, this was made for 4 people, not 6. There's 1 bathroom. Like, what are you doing? Tell them to go home. Like, tell them to leave. I don't like them. They piss me off. I mean, they weren't terrible people. There wasn't enough space for everybody. Oh, dang, sucker. Alright, suck it. I'ma suck. You can suck on this. You can suck on this. You can suck on this, buddy. Can I? Oh, okay. I can't pick it up, apparently. I can't. I just dunked myself. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm not buying GTA 5. Shout out Kenny. Sorry, Kenny. I know he wants to play it, but I'm not buying GTA 5 if it's the same game with graphical updates. Meanwhile, I would buy freaking Sonic Unleashed if the game was just a graphical update, which they have had a graphical update, but it's only on Xbox Series X and I guess PC if you do it that way. But it's just interesting. It just pisses me off that Grand Theft Auto can be so bad at not Activision, Take-Two. No. Rockstar, like, they can be so bad at, like, figuring out what the fans want. All we want is a new GTA game. And, like, I know you say you're working on it. Nobody's asking for GTA 5 on PS5 other than, like, the 19 streamers who proliferate clips on the internet of the game and make it seem like it's still going strong, because I don't think it is. I'm sure a lot of people still play it because the game is free and, like, people just have GTA at this point. So it's like, oh, if I don't have anything else to play, I can just play GTA, but it's still stupid that they haven't changed anything. Take it, Echo. Take it. Just take it. Just run it and run it to the base. Thumb through the check. What else is new? Lately I've been doing a lot more videography stuff. That's been kind of cool, both at work and I guess freelance, you could say. It's interesting. It's really it's quite fascinating because, like, a couple years ago, so when I was in school, I was on, like, the newspaper and stuff. I'm definitely gonna dox myself, but basically I was like, oh, I want to be a writer. So then I did that, and then it didn't work out. And then it started to work out, but then it didn't work out. And then I got a job, and I was like, okay, I'll just do this job, and that has writing and stuff. And then at the job, I started doing photography, and I was like, oh, John, I want to be a photographer. And so then I tried to do some photography and tried to, do sports photography and stuff, get people to pay me to do that job. Didn't work out. And then I was like, well, dang. And then the pandemic hit, and I'm like, I'm going to do video. And then I got a job, and I started doing video, and then I started doing video, like freelance stuff. And it's cool. It's actually cool because it's starting to come together, and my skill set is becoming holistically round. But it's so funny because these videos, like, I'm like, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, viewers. Shout out HC Bailey. When I started making these videos, like, going on 8 years ago, August 2014, Windows Movie Maker, some crappy PC, and that was like for the first, I'd say, that was until about 2020. It was all Windows Movie Maker because I didn't have a computer that could run any other editing software. So I never learned a non-linear editing software, which is why all of my old videos, there's no cuts. It's just one take because I couldn't. The way Windows Movie Maker works, if you cut, it moves the audio and the video because it's a sucky system. It's not non-linear. So like the video track, the tracks are attached, and they think if once you sync it up, you shouldn't want to desync it, or you shouldn't want to move it. I don't know, it's weird, but you basically, the audio track can't have any spaces between it. So I couldn't, like, if I cut stuff out, it would have to be perfect, and it just became too much of a hassle to try to like cut it out, make sure everything was resynced. Well, now that I think about it, it probably wouldn't have been that hard. But it was harder than like an editing software where you just make the two cuts, make the second cuts. Yeah, make the two cuts, and then remove the stuff, and then append it, and then put the freaking... did we win? I don't even know who won. And then you just like append it and put like a transition over it. And so I never learned how to do it, never did it. In the last couple of years, basically the pandemic, I started learning how to do videography. Here I am. Now I can put cuts on things. I can put crazy effects. I'm not going to put a crazy effect because I don't feel like doing that, but I could if I wanted to. Yeah. But that's going to do it for this episode of Overwatch. Next time we might come back, play some more Lunar New Year. It's going to go on for another week or so. So, nope, don't report anybody. We're just going to leave. Actually, no, we got to do what we always do. We're going to open some looties. Got to open some looties to end the episode. You know how it goes. We'll just do a couple of Lunar New Years. Yeah, I have a terrible habit. I like to keep one of each every season, and then open it like at the next season. But then like I haven't played a lot, so now they're just adding up.
Eat more dumplings than anyone has ever eaten.
I will eat more dumplings than anyone has ever eaten. Shout out to Doomfist. Oh, what do we got? I like the little jingle they play.
Tiger by the tail.
One more. We'll do one more. Give me something good. No whammy, no whammy. Oh, it's trash. It's all trash. Let me actually see something while we're here. Hero gallery. Have I maxed any characters? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I have all of the items for any character yet. Yeah, it's crazy. I've been playing so long, and Sombra's my closest. 2 off. Maybe I should just buy... Oh, I can't even just buy them because I'm pretty sure some of them are skins. Yeah, so Black Cat. And that's... Is that... Oh, that's anniversary. So I'll get that this anniversary. And then what else is it? Voice lines. Can I buy the voice line? What's the voice line?
You're not alone in here.
Halloween. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to do that. I wonder, is there a trophy for maxing character? I don't know. But we're gonna call it quits here. Thanks so much for watching. Next time I might come back, do some more Lunar New Year. Or we might play something else. It's Overwatch. Overwatch never dies. We're here. Check this out. Let's see. Before we go, actually, let's just check out the. I still hate this menu because you can't really see what is what. Hot dog. Let's see, all modes. How many hours? Time played. Can we wait? Where's the total? That's crazy. 1392. That's less than I thought. There was a phase though where I was playing nothing but competitive. Like that does make sense that 902 hours of that is competitive because I was just doing nonstop competitive. Shout out Mora, shout out Diva, shout out Lucy. Those are my guys and girls. There's no reason I should have played Tracer this much. Who's my least play? Probably Torb. Oh no, Echo. It has to be Echo because yeah, that makes sense. Can I? There we go. It's so hard to see what is what. 1 hour of Echo. That's so sad. It's all like the new characters, of course, and freaking Winston, because Winston sucks. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Overwatch. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.